Hi, it's Mark Branston here from Highlands Online, and I'm with Moira Mevissen from Vin Santo in Mittagong today. And how are you, Moira? Taking a break from the busy schedule?
Well, just a brief break, of course, Mark, because we've got Valentine's Day coming, so just a brief break.
Brief one, yeah. Moira's always busy. You do some great things here at the restaurant and have a lot of fun. And how did you actually get into the restaurant business, and what sort of inspires you to do the things that you do? Because it's pretty sort of out of the box compared to a lot of the other restaurants in the Highlands.
How did I get into I actually got into the restaurant industry when I was 14, so many moons ago.
Wow.
We are actually looking now at 32 years ago. Gosh, that was a little bit of a quick mental arithmetic. And I actually did it to pay off my piano. I bought myself an upright grand piano at the age of 14, and because I was studying to become a concert pianist.
Wow.
And I needed to pay my parents back. The proviso was that they would give me an upright grand piano if I paid them back.
Yeah.
So I started waitressing. And when I was waitressing, I actually very quickly discovered what it was that I loved about making music, which was about creating comfort and actually making people happy, was something that I actually discovered you can do very quickly with good food.
Yeah, with good food. So they go hand in hand.
Indeed.
So you've done some great things here. You had the talent quest a couple of years ago.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. And probably the frustrated musician in me had that as my brainchild because, of course, having given up due to stage fright, believe it or not, strangely, it was just such a pleasure, and to foster local talent. And you know, one of the things that was the most noticeable is our restaurant is such a noisy restaurant, but the acoustics are so good, and so it really gave an opportunity for the local musicians to express themselves and be heard.
Yeah, and it was a great finale night with Jeff Harvey and others there. And
you were there, Mark. You were there. I believe you availed yourself of our buffet.
And that was good fun. That was great fun. And that's, I think, the thing that's really delightful about Vin Santo, isn't it? It's all about good fun and good food.
Oh, absolutely. Well, when I was 18, I had the great fortune to work for a French maitre d', and that was probably a turning point in my life regarding hospitality, because he taught me that the two most important components of service were, interestingly, love, which is very obvious, but also equality. So to actually stand with a guest at their table as their equal, truly wishing to serve them, and that sounds like an odd thing to say, but I think that if anybody in any service industry, whether they're selling books or whether they're a bank teller or whether they're in the hospitality trade, that's the biggest gift that they can give anybody, is to stand there in love, but as somebody's equal, because then they're truly choosing to serve.
Now you've got a lovely husband, Andrew, who sort of...
She's a bit of a spunk. She's a bit of a spunk.
And you two, you're just gorgeous when you're together. It's just there's so much synergy and so much energy and so much love there. So it's really nice to see.
Well, I'm particularly blessed in having a husband who, whilst he is not a hospitality natural, and for any guest who's actually been here, they'll see that he is completely charming and perhaps was not designed to be a waiter. He's brilliant at what he does.
Very right,
but not on the floor. But he supports me so wholeheartedly, and it's beautiful to be married to a man whose joy is in my joy as well, or one of his joys. And so you know, he lets me play hospitality. In fact, I wouldn't even own Vin Santo if it wasn't for Andrew. It was Andrew who encouraged me to work here, and then encouraged me to become the restaurant manager, and then encouraged me to buy it. So with absolutely no real knowledge of hospitality, but just enjoying watching me blossom.
Yeah, that's great. Now, when you do find a minute to get away from the place, what do you do to relax?
What do I do? Well, I'd love to say that I play piano, and I don't. I don't think I've quite forgiven myself from being first year conservatorium standard to probably being about a grade 3 in piano. However, I play with my boyfriend. That would be my husband. Yep. We go away a lot. We're a family that we are a couple and a family that believe in holidays and getting away, and surprisingly we actually get away a lot in the Highlands. So a favourite moored Andrew getaway is Solar Springs. We go there and just have a relax, massage and so on and so forth, and we are a family that love to cruise. So that would, yes, to cruise. And apart from that, the ladies at the Bookshop Barrel know me quite well because I do love a good read.
Yeah.
No. But see, that's the whole thing. It's funny. What I love about hospitality is another thing that I love to do is go out. And when I go out, I don't go out to critique. I actually go out to enjoy being served. Because everything that I do is actually in the service industry.
Yeah. Okay, plug time. We've got Valentine's Day coming up.
Oh gosh, actually we've got so much coming up. It's a little bit ridiculous. I don't think I've ever had such a busy time, and Christmas is meant to be busy. We've got Valentine's Day coming on the 14th. On the 16th, we're actually doing a fusion meal to go with the folk band that are actually going to be playing. That's Shaika. We've got our tapas, and Italian tapas. Of course, the Italians call it aperitivo, but that's not very well known. So our Italian tapas night, that's been launched on the 22nd of February, and we're also launching a cocktail menu. We've finally got Keglovich coming back, which is really exciting. And if you have any listeners there who have ever had Keglovich, oh, you have?
For the uninitiated, that's Italian.
It's transportive vodka, and I don't mean alcohol content, I actually mean flavour, and we're really excited. I placed an order last April and was concerned that they'd gone out of business, but we've got them coming back, and so they'll be back by the 22nd. We have a pasta night with Dave Newman playing his music, and of course he is such a larrikin. And apparently he's going to be a little bit smooth and a little bit Latin on the night. But we're doing a pasta night which is only $25 a head. That's in March. We have a fairly outstanding head chef at the moment who we've stolen for 2 months. And so he's actually sorting our kitchen out completely to give us a really lovely, strong kitchen with authentic Italian flavours, just to make sure that we actually remain authentically Italian, and also to really ground us in the different types of Italian cuisine. So the Italian tapas, obviously the pastas, Vin Santo pizza. Well, Vin Santo pizza will always be Vin Santo pizza, but he has an amazing fusion of flavours.
And my daughter swears by the Vin Santo pizza. She says it's the best one in the Highlands. So there you go.
Well, we do have a unique pizza, and one of the things that I love about the Highlands is that it's not so much that we have competition, but we do have very unique establishments that have their own style. Yeah. So we're really proud of it.
You've got a very active Facebook account. Do you tweet?
Oh, that's a little bit technical for me, but I do have somebody who's quite technical, who does a lot of our Facebook. Magic, actually. Yeah. Magic. I've just seen the most extraordinary response to what he's doing on Facebook.
And you're online with website, so go and take a look at that. And the phone number is
4872 4300.
Fantastic. Thanks, Moira, for your time. Thank you for the drink.
Oh, that's my pleasure. And I'm sorry it wasn't Keglovich, but it's coming. It's coming.
Look forward to that. So we'll see you next time.